Hare Krishna. During the time of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was present on this planet, he performed many wonderful pastimes right from his childhood. And even during his Poganda age, he also performed many pastimes. So I wanted to share with you one particular pastime which he performed during his Poganda age. Poganda age is when a child is between the age of 5 and 10 years. So when Lord was between these ages, he did one pastime where he requested charity from his mother. So what was this charity? Let's find out. I'm going to read the exact verses from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, text chapter number 15, text number 8 to 10. एक दिन मात्रार्पदे करिय प्रणाम, प्रभु कहे माता मोरे दिह एक दान. One day Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fell down at the feet of his mother and requested her to give him one thing in charity. Sachi Mata said, Mata bale tai diba ya tumi magibe, Prabhu kahe ekadiste anna na khaibe. His mother replied, My dear son, I will give you whatever you ask. Then the Lord said, My dear mother, please do not eat grains on the Ekadasi day. Mother Sachi said, Sachi kahe na khaibe bhala e kahila, sai haite ekadise karite lagila. Mother Sachi said, You have spoken very nicely. I shall not eat grains on Ekadasi. From that day, she began to observe fasting on Ekadasis. So here we see that how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even at a very young age of Poganda, set a very important system of observing Ekadasis for the entire humanity, or at least Vaishnavas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to impress upon every one of us that observing Ekadasi fast is very important, and not eating grains is also very, very important, because eating grains on Ekadasi can be very, very dangerous. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada writes that in Bhakti Sandarbha of Jiva Goswami has quoted one very particular verse from Skanda Puran which admonishes the person who eats grains. So this verse from Skanda Puran says that anyone who eats grains on the Ekadasi day becomes the murderer of his mother, father, brother and spiritual master. And even if he is elevated to Vaikuntha planet, he falls down. So that's how dangerous and risky it is to eat grains on the Ekadasi day. Now, should we not offer grains on the Ekadasi day even to the deities because it's an Ekadasi day? No. On the Ekadasi day, we can make an offering to the deity of Vishnu or Krishna. No problem. We can cook rice, dal, sabzi, and everything that we are cooking every day. We can cook and offer to the deities, but we cannot take the remnants on the Ekadasi day because they are grains. So Vaishnavas do not eat anything that has not been offered to Krishna. But on this particular day of Ekadashi, Vaishnavas do not even eat grains that have been offered to the deities. They can be kept aside and can be taken the next day on Dwadashi, but not on the day of Ekadashi. So this is a very important instruction, that grains cannot be absolutely taken on the Ekadashi day. And there are many non-grain items which one can easily take and peacefully observe the fast of Ekadashi. One question may arise is that how is it that Mother Sachi, who is the mother of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, can make this mistake of not observing Ekadasi fast? Srila Prabhupada gives an insight into this in his purport. He says, among the Smarta Brahmanas, it was observed that only the widows used to observe the fast of Ekadasi. A widow is a woman whose husband has passed away. So only widows were observing Ekadasi fast, whereas women who had their husbands were not required to observe Ekadasi fast. That was the system during that time, which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not approve. And so he requested and asked for this charity, that please give me one thing in charity, and that is do not eat grains on the Ekadasi day. So Sachi Mata is just being an instrument. The message actually is for us, for the humanity, for all the Vaishnavas, that we cannot take grains on Ekadasi day, because Sachi Mata is an eternal associate of the Lord. She is as good as Mother Yashoda, so there is no question of her making such mistakes. But in order to enact the pastimes and to teach humanity a lesson, sometimes Krishna makes his associates do certain things by which he can instruct everybody. So we should not think that Sachi Mata was ignorant and did not know. It's part of Leela. So observing Ekadasi is very important. There are 2 Ekadasis in a month, and we should observe both of them very nicely. Sometimes there's a misconception that one Ekadasi is better over the other. One can give us more benefits as compared to the other one. This is a misconception. This is not true. Srila Prabhupada also mentions this in his books, that it is not true, and both of the Ekadasis has to be observed nicely, and both are equally beneficial. So we should observe both of them nicely. Once on the Ekadasi day we have observed our fast nicely, it is also important to break the fast on Dwadasi on time. So there is a particular time which is called Paran time. During this Paran time, one has to break his fast by taking some grains or drinking water if he has been fasting Nirjal on the Ekadasi day. So one should break his fast on time. Not doing so will prevent one from getting the full benefit of observing the Ekadasi. And this we learn from the very famous story of Ambrish Maharaj in Srimad Bhagavatam. Ambrish Maharaj was fasting for the entire year, and in the month of Kartik he was about to break his fast, and suddenly Durvasa Muni appears on the scene, and Ambrish Maharaj is very happy to receive him and request him to come and sit down and take prasadam. But Durvasa Muni says, I have to go and take my midday bath and meditate on the Supreme Brahman. So Durvasa Muni goes, and when he went, the Paran time was running out, and Ambrish Maharaj was getting concerned that he may not be able to break his fast on time. So he consults the learned Brahmanas, who advises him to take a little water. By taking a little water, it is same as breaking fast as well as not breaking fast. So Ambrish Maharaj took a little bit of water, and Durvasa Muni, through his mystic power, understands that Ambrish Maharaj has not observed the etiquette of honoring a guest properly. During Vedic times, it was the system that when a guest is invited, one should not eat before the guest has sumptuously eaten. And so he felt that Ambrish Maharaj has violated this Vedic etiquette, and he became very angry. And then we know the story, how Sudarshan Chakra chases him, and he goes everywhere trying to get relief from Sudarshan Chakra, and finally comes and begs forgiveness from Ambrish Maharaj, and then he gets forgiven. So point is, breaking the fast on Ekadasi, on Dwadasi at a particular Paran time is very important, and not eating grains is very important on Ekadasi day. So this instruction we should follow, because it has been instructed by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. So this is something I wanted to share with all of you. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai.